Hey everyone, Lee Goldstein for 10 Minute Trades. Welcome to the Weekly Market Movers video preview. This is our trade room schedule, as well as a look at all the events that we feel will move the futures markets in the upcoming week. So let's get started. Eastern Time is every day. All times are Eastern Time. Okay, it's a holiday week. We have Memorial Day on Monday, no trade rooms. Tuesday morning, we'll start out by just watching AutoZone's earnings, AZO. They are at 6:55 in the morning. We'll be in the trade room Tuesday at 8 a.m. for durable goods, back at 9:30 for CB Consumer Confidence, a YouTube stream, and a family money trade. Not going to have a trade room for the New Zealand rate statement, as that could be a very challenging liquidity trade. In other words, that may not be able to be a good fill because of liquidity, not enough orders available on the currency futures of the New Zealand dollar. Wednesday, we will just watch Dick's Sporting Goods earnings at 7 o'clock. Our first trade room will be 1:30 p.m. for the FOMC meeting minutes. We will stream that live on YouTube. Then we'll start back in the trade room 3:40 for CRM earnings and NVIDIA earnings. CRM is Salesforce. NVIDIA earnings are at 4:20. They are a family money trade. Potentially volatile move. Obviously, NVIDIA is a huge company. Should be very interesting. And we'll stay in the room for the API crude oil report. No trade room for Australia's CPI and private capital expenditures at 9:30 p.m. Thursday, we'll be back in the room at 8 o'clock for preliminary GDP with unemployment claims, 9:45 for pending home sales, natural gas, and crude oil inventories. Back at 12:30 p.m. on Thursday for the 7-year auction, also a YouTube stream. And then at 3:30, we'll be back in the room for Marvell and Dell earnings. No trade room for Australia retail sales and building approvals. We'll just watch that report. Friday morning, a pretty big inflation report. 8 a.m., the core PCE price index, personal income and spending, and Canada GDP is also at the same time. And we'll be back at 9:15 for Chicago PMI. We'll stay in the room for revised University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report. Keep an eye on this email. We'll have a great offer for Memorial Day. Of course, we want to thank all of our service members for their service. Thank you for taking care of us Americans in our times of need. Hope you have the greatest Memorial Day and that your families remember anyone who made the greatest of all sacrifices. Keep an eye on the email for a nice offer to celebrate Memorial Day. A great opportunity always to become a 10-minute trader. I'll see you all in the trade room next week. Lee Goldstein signing out, and I hope you're having a great holiday weekend.